Oi, girls and boys and everything in between, it's Ace Trainer Liam, and today I want to talk about why you guys shouldn't be mad about the reveal of Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. Now, I know a bunch of you are in the same boat as me, where you're actually really excited for these games. You're excited for November 16th for the release of Pokemon Let's Go Eevee and Let's Go Pikachu because they look beautiful. I love the way they're going to integrate with Pokemon Go. I think they're going to be incredible games, and I think they're going to exceed expectations. Unfortunately, though, there is a large subsection of the Pokemon audience, I want to say fan base, but they're not acting like it, who are really angry about the decision to do a Kanto reimagining and to do a game that's linked to Pokemon Go, so they're changing the way wild encounters happen, and just there's a lot of negativity being thrown at these games. First of all, let's look at the games themselves objectively, okay? They are beautiful, 3D looking masterpieces. Pokemon has never looked so beautiful. A main series Pokemon game has never looked so great. I mean, arguably, I think the general consensus, no matter how many times they said in the press conference main series, they also said some things in the press conference that kind of contradicted that and suggested this as a side game. I think the general consensus in the Pokemon community, for anyone with 2 brain cells or more, is that this is a side game. This is not a main series game. This is a transitional game just to keep us tided over to the next year, and also it has another business plan in mind. Not to mention, the idea of wild Pokemon in the overworld is something you guys have been clamoring for so many years, and then we finally get it, and a bunch of you were just like, oh, I didn't want it like that though. How else did you want it to work? I actually like the way they're kind of softly integrating Pokemon Go, in the sense that you still have battles with trainers in the normal Pokemon way. It's just you catch your Pokemon and you encounter your wild Pokemon in the same way you do in Pokemon Go. Do you know why they're doing that? Because they're smart business people. Basically, the way it works is the 800 million people, that's more people than ever bought any of the Pokemon games combined, downloaded Pokemon Go. So that audience of people need to be convinced, or need to be basically casually suggested into playing a main series or a main series style Pokemon game, much in the way that Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee sets out to be. It's the transitional period between I've only ever played Pokemon Go and I've only ever played the main series Pokemon games, and in reverse. For the people who have only ever played the main series Pokemon games, this will give you an idea of what Pokemon Go is like, and maybe you'll start enjoying it a little bit more and trying the challenges and trying to, you know, to collect all the Pokemon in the game. It's a great idea to bring the 2 sections of the Pokemon community that barely ever interact and mesh them together in one game. It's a brilliant business plan. It's only going to be profitable for the Pokemon company, and it's only going to be profitable for us as fans, because Pokemon with more money is Pokemon with more games to put out for us. What really bothers me is this negativity in the community around the fact that we didn't get given Generation 8 this year, when in actual fact Pokemon never said it. I've been banging on about this for months, but Pokemon have never once said that Generation 8 is definitely, keyword definitely, coming out this year. The most information, I do sound like a broken record, by the way, and I really appreciate that. The most information we've had from Pokemon was in June 2017. And they said, we are creating a new core RPG for the Nintendo Switch. We're working on it. It will be out in 2018 or later. That didn't mean it was coming out in 2018. It meant might be done next year, might not be done till the year after, might not be done till the year after that. They never once said that it was definitely coming out this year. What they didn't tell us at the time is a little surprise they had for us in between, but we'll get to that in a minute. So then this year comes round and all of your favorite YouTubers said, no, we're definitely getting a new Pokemon game this year. It's definitely going to be Generation 8. My sources have told me that this game this year is going to be the brand new main series Pokemon game. Then everybody got all confused because the leaks started happening, and it was, wait, this doesn't sound like a Generation 8 game. This sounds like a remake. This doesn't sound like what we want. And the whole internet went into panic for no apparent reason, because Pokemon still hadn't said anything. We were basing everything on what was just rumor at the time, turned out to be leaks, but was still rumor at the time. Everybody was speculating, YouTubers were speculating and not really giving solid concrete information, and basically saying, hey, this that I'm giving you is 100% confirmed, even though the Pokemon company have not 100% confirmed it. And that's the problem. That's one of the big problems that we've had, is that you guys are believing everything that your favorite YouTubers say, and you're not listening to the evidence that's not being given by the Pokemon company, because the evidence hasn't been given. So the Pokemon Company are here going, we haven't got any information for you. We've told you 2018 or later, and that's the time frame. And then lo and behold, at the press conference, what did they reveal? The core RPG that they've been working on is coming out in 2019, the back end of 2019, which is still in the time frame that they gave us, which is 2018 or later. They are still delivering everything they promised. And in the meantime, so that we don't have to sit and wait and not really get a new Pokemon fix until next year, they're giving us Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, an interesting twist on the Kanto tale with integration to Pokemon Go to make the audience bigger. They're literally giving us an extra game while we wait for the new core RPG. And you guys are shitting all over it and getting mad at Pokemon for it when they're literally giving you more than you even asked for? What's wrong with this community? It's unbelievable that people are so mad about the games that are coming out this year when the new games, the new main core RPG comes out next year. And we're getting a brand new kind of reimagined adventure this year on top of it. They're going, I know it's a long time. In this climate, it's a long time to wait for a new game, 2 years. So do you know what we'll do? We'll give you another game this year that isn't exactly new, but is still fresh, so that you don't have to wait too long for Pokemon next year. And you're still complaining. I don't understand why there is even any kind of a backlash. If you don't want to play Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, don't play it. You already know the new games are coming out next year. What's your problem? It's not like they've said, here's Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. Now we're working on a new core RPG, which will come out in 5 years' time. They haven't said that. They've said you're getting your new game a year after this game comes out. What's wrong with that? Do you know what a great time we're in as Pokemon fans? Pokemon Sun 2016. Only 2 years after Oras, by the way. Only 3 years after X and Y. So we've got 2016, Sun and Moon. 2017, Ultra Sun and Moon. 2018, Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. 2019, new core RPG. And for all we know, I mean, we don't know anything yet, and this is not confirmed, and this has not been said by the Pokemon Company, but for all we know, we might get that, we might get that Gen 4 remake in 2020. Who knows what's going to happen? Pokemon are spoiling us right now, so I wouldn't be surprised at this point. Obviously, nothing's confirmed, don't take any hints, but they've given us 4 games. They're giving us 4 games in 4 years, and that's unprecedented for Pokemon. It's an exciting time to be a Pokemon fan. We are meshing the Pokemon Go community and the regular Pokemon community into one, and Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee is the benchmark for that. That's going to be the game that brings us all together, brings Pokemon a heap of money, which means they can develop even more of the games we love so much. There is no reason to be mad about Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. Okay, if you're disappointed, fair play to you, but trashing the games online isn't going to make them not come out. Trashing Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee online isn't going to make the core RPG that is set for release in late 2019 come out any sooner. All you're doing is shouting into a void of people who are either just shamelessly agreeing with you, going, oh yes, I know, it's so disappointing, or you're just shouting at people that don't care. You are wasting your own time, breath, and typing when you could be doing something more productive like playing a game you enjoy. Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee are going to be great for business for Pokemon. They're going to be great for us Pokemon fans to integrate Pokemon Go and to try new things, because God, have a little bit of excitement for a bit of change. They're not changing up the whole games, they're just trying something different. If the catching system in Pokemon Go attracts Pokemon Go players to the Nintendo Switch games with Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, and they get a taste for what a Pokemon adventure is like in the form of a tried and tested Pokemon Yellow remake-ish kind of game, they'll go, oh, I like this style of Pokemon game. I can't wait to play the one that comes out on the Switch in 2019. It's all business, it's all amazing, and it's going to be great for the future of Pokemon. There is no reason to be mad about Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. There is only reason to be excited for the future of this franchise. It's going to be amazing. Now, of course, because I'm so excited for these games, it's really easy for me to talk about how happy I am that these games are coming out and how great I think it's going to be for the franchise, but I definitely want to hear if you guys share my opinion or if you guys have some different points. If there's anybody out there that can actually cohesively tell me why these games would be so bad for the future of Pokemon or so bad for business, please let me know. Let me know in the comments. Explain to me in the comment section why you think either I'm right about this or why I'm wrong about this. Let me know why I shouldn't be excited about Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. Tell me why I shouldn't be excited about the fact that we're getting a brand new Pokemon game in late 2019 and we're getting another new Pokemon game a year ahead of that to tide us over and to get the rest of the Pokemon Go audience involved. I don't understand why anyone would think this is a bad thing. I don't understand why more Pokemon games, more beautiful looking Pokemon games are a bad deal. So if you can explain it to me in the comments, let me know. I'll be checking it out. And if you also agree with me and you want to build on any of the points that I've talked about, again, let me know in the comments. This is a discussion that needs to happen. Now, thank you very much if you have watched this far. I really do appreciate it. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe because it massively helps me out. If you'd like to support the channel like these guys down here do, you can do so by pledging to my Patreon. The link is in the description below. I will see you guys very soon, but until next time, I'm Ace Trainer Liam. Keep on training.